What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Nothing new for the art wall. A couple days ago, though, in my box, I did get a little flyer thing telling me I had to pay $6.35 to pick something up, which I didn't mind doing, but the line was way too long, so I'm not going to stand in line and get that thing. I'll probably go by tomorrow, see what it is. I appreciate it. I appreciate you who sent it, and I can't wait to see what it is. So anyways, man, I was at work having racing thoughts. Who here has racing thoughts? Okay, me too. And I thought I'm going to share this with you guys. It's not a prison video. My next prison video I'm going to drop 3 days from now. It's going to be on white Crips and racism. It's kind of a heavy content matter. So I thought I'd do something lighthearted, which is what this video is. Now, earlier in this channel's career, I had like 10 videos. I had a meltdown, erased all of them, and I placed all of them except for the white Crip racism one. I didn't put that one back up. I had it up for a couple weeks, like I said at the beginning of this channel, and it was well received. A lot of people liked it. So I'm going to throw that one back up, maybe even go deeper and add some extra stuff. Right now, I just want to talk about, first of all, at work, man. I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, when I was at work pulling these weeds, I almost picked up a big-ass snake, man. I was pulling these weeds, and there's one thing, it wasn't even a weed, it was like a tree. The seeds from a tree will go, and there'd be like another baby tree off to the side, and you gotta pull those, can't let those grow. I was trying to get it, but the root was thick, so I moved this log. So I get down the root, and there was a big-ass freaking snake, man. Even if you go to my Instagram to see the video, you'll see a leaf or something on top of the snake. It's because I was pulling that thing, doing some leaf still on the damn thing. That's how close it was. Crazy, man. I don't remember because I blacked out, and I'm sure I screamed. I don't like any kind of critters, rodents, snakes, none of that type of shit. I would rather face an armed intruder than something like that. Matter of fact, if you're going to come get me, try to jab me, I ain't got nothing, but maybe you just don't like me. You want to come get me. Don't bring a weapon. Show up with like 2 rodents in your hand like this, crawl through my window. Or a snake in this hand and a rodent in this hand and come in my window. I'll be like, whoa, dude, come on, man. Think about what you're doing, man. I'll flip out. Don't like that shit. Found that snake. Hell no, it was a trip. Hold up. So I was thinking at work about motorcycles, man. I've never really had a motorcycle. Not really. I've never had a motorcycle. Don't know how to ride them. Couple small experiences with them. I think they're pretty cool, but maybe they're just not for me, man. I don't know. Now, the first time I ever rode a motorcycle was my freshman year of high school. I was with some of my friends. It was my buddy Eric Sherworth. I mentioned him on this channel before. I've known him since kindergarten. It's from my neighborhood, Rexon Acres. Me, him, a couple other people, and it was Eric's bike. We were out by the canal, taking turns riding it. And the guy, when he'd ride it, he'd go out of eye shot. He'd go pretty far down, and he'd flip a U. Come back. It was my turn. I don't really know how they taught me how to do it. 1 down, 3 up, whatever. That sounds confusing too. Like, what? Like object and mirror closer than it appears. That type of shit's confusing, man. I don't get it. I jam out in this motorcycle. When I go to flip the U, I fall down on the bike. And it died was the worst part. I could not get that motherfucker restarted. And I was having like a minor panic attack. Like, shit, what can I do? Am I going to have to like push it back? Dude, they'd kind of shut at me. If instead of riding back, I come walking up. Like, what, did I run out of gas? Like, no, I just couldn't start the motherfucker. So I was having a panic attack. Finally get it started. Ride it up to him. When I get there, he's like, damn, dude, you wrecked my bike. I was like, no, I didn't. I didn't wreck your bike. He's like, yeah, dude, when half your body's all dusty. I was like, well, wreck is a strong word. I lightly laid it down, man. And I'm okay, yeah, thanks for asking. So that's that experience with the motorcycle. Now this one, my stepbrother Jim. Roommates for a while. Shout out to my stepbrother Jim, man. I love that dude. He's into crotch rockets. He had one. I was going to try to pronounce the name, but I probably embarrassed myself by getting it wrong. But trust and believe, it was fast, and it was new, whatever it was. We were roommates back in the day. I had a job at this key shop. And I will tell you about that key shop. It was off the hook. So Jim's going to give me a ride to the key shop on his crotch rocket. And I was kind of rushing, like, come on, dude, man, come on. And I could see him in hindsight. He's like, come on. Okay, motherfucker, I'll show you, come on. So we get on this thing, put the helmet on. We're living in Oildale. He waits not too far away, something called Golden State Highway. For those of you from Bakersfield or have been through here. It's like an exit, it's like an extended little thing. As soon as he hit that thing, open it up. And I was like, no, no, no. He goes, what? Go, go, go. I know we're going over 100 miles an hour. And the whole helmet, I shit you not, and everything I love, flipped around on me. The whole thing, to where the eye part was facing that way, and it was like this on me. And we're going like 120. And I'm holding on to like this. And it was like it was going to yank me off. I was crying. You couldn't tell, though, because they were like, whew, they're in the wind. It's not the business, man. Got off that thing shaking like, oh. He's like, so what time I want you to pick you up? Like, fuck that, I'll get a ride home, boy. And after that, I did not ride any fucking type of motorcycles, man. I think that was the last time. So they're cool, but maybe they're just not for me. Yeah. The key shop, man. Got a job at this damn key shop. The thing was the size of a closet. It was real small. And you go in there and you just cut keys. It sounds just like it is, just like a little key shop. I'm sure you guys have seen them. Behind it was like a JCPenney and Montgomery Ward type thing. And over here was Federico beauty collars. Girls trained to cut hair. And just right here on the sidewalk, people walk up, cut keys. So I'd always take homeboys in there with me. Couldn't really see in the windows because there's all kinds of advertisements and stuff. And we'd be in there tweaking, listening to radio, just hanging out. And if someone come up to get a key cut, they'd have to just squat down. One time I'm cutting this lady's key, and there's two wheels on it. There's a wheel that cuts the key, and there's a wheel that buffs it. My sweater got caught in the buffer part. I had a baggy sweater. It's like, getting my arm in there, and I was like, oh, help, help. And my buddy Cliff stands up, real calmly, he walks over, and undoes my, I was like, oh, shit. I had to tell the lady, $1.99. Took the money, gave her the key, she was out of there. She's like, what the fuck? She was tripping. It was kind of odd. Good looking out, Cliff. Now, Cliff was a good old boy, man. He was the type of dude, he was the dude in high school, his dad sold weed, so he always has like 5 pounds of weed in his freezer. He'd be going there, just grab handfuls and show up like, yeah, Cliff's here. He's smoking tough. The key shop, man. Now, the boss ended up getting busted. The boss got busted for ripping the place off. She was stupid about it. Now, you can, when you cut keys, you're supposed to do it in with the register, obviously. But you can cut them off the books, not even type it in the register. Just cut the key, give it to him, and pocket the money. And she would do it, but she would do it too much on a regular basis. Like, she would do 80 keys every other day, but like every other Tuesday, it'd be 4 keys. Like, the pattern was just real weird. One day a month, or every other couple weeks, she only cut 2, 3 keys on that day, which is stupid. You're never going to only cut 2, 3 keys. Come on, girl, you got to do better than that. So she got caught up, and they literally put the handcuffs on her. It was a wrap. And I'd done a little key thievery myself, but I was way more slick about than that. But one time, they showed up with these big old box, pepper spray, keychains. You can't sell those in California. So my boss has seen them, showed them. She's like, oh, damn, we can't have these. And I was like, please tell me to go to the P.O. box and take it back. I was like, please tell me to go to the P.O. box. She's looking at him. She looks at me. Who didn't have to work? You think you can take these to the P.O. box, return it? I was like, yep. Grab those motherfuckers. And hell to no, I did not return it. I kept them, gave them to my friends. We scored each other. It was off the hook. It's a cool little come up. Now, I did have, and I'm not trying to pass it off. I'm not trying to pass it off as this motorcycle. I know it's not, but I did have a Honda Spree. No laugh, it was given to me. Now, Honda Spree, I remember them growing up because we have a thing around here called Scream in the Dark. It's a haunted house. You go to, you pay money, you walk through it, it comes around on Halloween. And every year at the damn Scream in the Dark, they have a Honda Spree sitting out there. It's black with like purple decal on it, Honda Spree. And you can put a raffle ticket in and win that motherfucker. And I always liked it growing up. It was cool. I was like 7, 8 years old, but damn shit, I'm like 17. I get one. My family gives it to me. I didn't have a car and had the job at the key shop. I had my own little Pat in Oildale. Here, I get to work on this. But it's weird to ride because it wouldn't quite go fast enough. Go like 30 miles an hour. I liked it, so I never really rode it. What I did, though, is I'd keep it inside my house all the time. One time I started noticing, I was started up, just for the hell of it. But I never really ride anywhere. So I noticed, I started up, all kinds of black smoke was coming out of the tailpipe, of exhaust. And immediately I was like, oh, damn, someone's obviously breaking into my house and pouring something in the gas tank, right? Right? They're fucking breaking in and damaging my fucking moped. So I start looking around my house for clues of someone breaking in, and I have a big window up front. And sure enough, I seen handprints up there to where, like, when they climbed through the window, and they like, put themselves in, and got in, like, okay, now where's that fucking moped? I'm gonna thrash that thing. They got my moped, dude. So I start calling my homeboys all freaked out, like, someone's in my house, they're damaging my moped. And they all showed up, and I was like, look at the proof, there's their handprints. My friends pointed out that, no, that's probably you. I put your hand there and like looking out your own damn window. And then when we inspected the moped, a Honda Spree, we figured out the reason why I had the exhaust was because the person who sold it to me spray painted the inside of the gas tank black. Like a dumbass. To make it look more new or shiny or whatever. Not sure. But then the gas ate up that black spray paint, caused the exhaust. See? Wasn't a conspiracy after all. But it sure seemed hella trippy to me. Hold up. I've had some episodes. Now what I'm going to have to do is get into a story that's going to save for a completely different video. But this video is not long enough, and I already said what I had to say, so I'm getting into another story. Now, trip on this, man. I was out of my damn mind. I was falling asleep. I've been up for like 4 or 5 days, and I was crashing hard. My buddy said, hey, go to his pad. He was going to have some speed for me, but he was not there. I can go in through the back door, though. I went there and showed up. Dumbass locked his door. I was so tempted to, I told you, I was like, dude, I was going to fucking break your window. How you going to tell me to come over, you got some speed for me? I drive way across town to get there, and you fucking, oops, I locked my door. I was going to kick the fucking door in, break the window, get in there. I didn't. Instead, I took off walking back to my car. And when I did, I seen the sheriff driving real slow. And I was like, fuck, I'm not going to get in my car, because I do and try to drive. It gets me as a DUI. I'd rather just take off walking. If he pulls up next to me and gets me, whatever, I don't give a fuck. He did not come after me. I just took off walking, and I guess I fell asleep while walking. So I turned to some kind of sleepwalking episode or something. I'm not sure. I'm walking, and I start talking to this girl that I was running around with, talking to her at the time, and she had a daughter, and her daughter, I'm mad, she's running the street, and I'm like, hey, your kid's running the street. I'm like, get out of the street. So I'm having this conversation with people that are not even there with me. Get to a house I think is my house. I grab my car keys, and I try to put it in lock. I'm trying to get in. It won't fit. I can't get in with my keys to that lock, so I do kick that fucking door in, but I think it's my fucking house, so I'm not tripping. Kick it in. I didn't know I did this at the time, but I grabbed a rose bush, not a rose bush, some kind of bush out of the front yard by the door, because I thought that was the daughter, and I threw her in a bed covered with a blanket, and I grabbed a chair off the front porch. I guess in my mind, maybe I thought that was the girl I was talking to, threw her on the couch, covered her with the blanket. I go lay down on the couch, cover myself up with a blanket, and there's a fucking chair here covered up with a blanket and a bush over here covered up. I'm here to crash the fuck out. The guy comes home. The reason I'm not dead, he didn't shoot my ass. He's a truck driver. He was gone to drive his truck. He come home, and he said his old lady and kids had left him. He was living there by himself. A lot of things worked out in my favor. I wake up to a freaking gun in my face like this. I'm on the couch. I feel his gun, and I get up. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But when I see him, I still don't think I did anything wrong. I'm like, I think he's my homeboy, but I can't remember his name. I'm like, hey, dog. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, bro. I thought I'd run around with him that night. I was like, hey, am I giving you a ride home from the bar? Where the fuck am I at? Did I give you a ride home last night? He's like, no, you broke in my fucking house. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, look, get up. He still had the gun on me. He's like, look, you ripped my bush out of my fucking front, covered it up with a blanket, and now look at this chair. You brought that chair in here, covered up with the fucking blanket. You out of your fucking mind. I'm like, well, I drove a white Corsica at the time. I said, is there a white Corsica out there? He says, no, there's no car. And I was like, where the fuck am I? He told me. And I said, look, I'll come back, fix the door. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Deuces. Took off, never went back, never heard no charges, nothing weird, but damn, that was crazy. I stayed sober after that for like 12 whole fucking hours, bro. I wasn't fucking around. This video is still not long enough, man. I know what I was thinking. What I'll do is I'll give you a preview of the next video. Like I said, it's going to be on white Crips and racism. Going to go over some of the politics the Woods have in prison regarding some other races, some other cars. And I'll tell you this right off the bat, I can count on my one hand how many white Crips I've seen combined 20 years of doing time in county jail and prison. So see them, they're just not there, especially in prison. Now there is a white Crip from Bakersfield that I know kind of loosely, I know of him, and I know he did a lot of time. They say he did all his time on GP, and I believe it, but I have a theory how someone could do all their time on GP, special level 4. There's a lot of lockdowns, there's a way to slip through, but it's going to be on a crack, and you're going to have to be doing a lot of fighting. But a lot of times someone will say that someone could accuse me of white Crip and want to be that. Maybe they'll just be into rap music, or like I said, that one white Crip and removing them just because he had thug life on his stomach. The blacks weren't even claiming him, and I think they just tried to victimize that dude. But those guys end up getting taken care of for doing that anyway. So I'm just going to talk about that, racism, white Crips. What's crazy is that there's one dude I was running around with on the street. So I wasn't really running around with them. I just do dope deals with them every once in a while. I'd only see him at his house. We didn't run around at all because we never left anywhere together. But we do dope deals, like I said, going half on bags. I knew him from the girl I was dating at the time. I was over there arguing with him one time. Before I was arguing with him, I'd gone over there and he had a tank top on. And he was like this, and I saw it said Westside Crip right here. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you're a Westside Crip, dude? This after I'd been hanging out with him like 6 months, doing deals with him. He didn't look like a Crip, he didn't dress like one. I didn't see none of his partners hanging out with him like that. He's like, yeah, and he started showing me his house. Bullet holes had got shot up a bunch of times by some other clique or something. And I was like, damn, bro. He's telling me about some of the stuff he'd done. So one time I was over there, we'd done a deal, and we were fucking arguing. And I was like, no, motherfucker. He didn't want to break me off. He owed me a little bit. I knew he had it, because someone told me he had scored. He owed me 2 dimes. And I told my friend, look, if he goes and scores, you call me. He went over and got a gram for my friend. My friend said, just got a gram. I'm going right to his house. Boom, I know you just copped. Give me the 2 dimes. I would not leave. I would not leave. He's like, dude, you better get the fuck out of here. And that dude who I told you about, there's a white Crip from Bakersfield that has done a lot of time. They say GP. Done a lot of GP time, they say. Level 4. Said he was coming over with some other dudes. I thought he was just trying to blow smoke. He worded me. I don't give a fuck who's coming over, bro. You have to give me the 2 dimes. Sure enough, this car pulled up with another white Crip guy and a bunch of other black dude Crips in there. And they came up, I had to leave, still had an attitude. He's like, fuck here, man. Gave him the 2 dimes, I got the hell out of there. And I was kind of tripping, man. Because I was like, man, we were yelling, arguing. I knew his homeboy was going to get involved. I started yelling, arguing with this dude, or they're going to pump him up. Like, man, let this dude talk to you like that? I was not leaving out those motherfucking dimes. But, okay, at the 15-minute mark, I'll be real surprised if I even post this video, man. I paused a couple times. Forgot what I was going to say. It wasn't long enough. I had to come up with stories off the top of my head. Rob them from other videos. That's all good, though. As long as you guys getting something out of it, that's all I care about. So, next time, next video, you'll see more on the art wall. I'm going to pay that $6.35. Let me say this, too. I've been getting a lot of return to senders, too. Now, I don't want that to alarm you. I don't want you to not send me stuff because of that. But there have been a couple of return to senders at the P.O. Box. I think it's because they're sending me bigger things. And my P.O. Box like this. But one time, someone did send me something big, and they just put one of those bigger boxes and gave me the key. But I don't think they want to make a habit of it. I don't know. When I go up there and pay the $6.35 with my ticket, and get that one thing they got for me, I'll ask them, why the fuck you returning my shit, man? Anyway, I'm going to cut the string on this, let it fly. Peace.